Why? My mic is kind of terrible, but that's just because I don't really have a mic, so you're just dealing with PS5 mic. So to be entirely clear, I already finished this. You can see my two teams here. I used the Herda and Rappa. It was very close as is, which is just a sign that, you know, hey, Rappa's becoming a little bit outdated, so I either A, need to rebuild her or think about, or make sure, you know, my characters are fully upgraded. Which, keep in mind, my characters for these teams aren't even fully... Okay, we're on the wrong side, though. Okay. But yeah, keep in mind that, for the most part, my characters aren't, like... I get a decent amount of them fully upgraded, but even then, I use Acheron a decent amount, he's not fully upgraded. I don't even use Sunday most of the time, and I got him fully upgraded just because I was pre-farming for him and was excited for him. Topaz I've had since her first rerun, and she's not fully upgraded. Like, whether or not somebody ends up fully upgraded on my account is just dependent on the circumstances and the time. Like, this is a character... Ron May's a character I've had since her first release, and I'm very excited to get her E1 in a couple days. But, also, like, look at her white cone. Look at the, like, two very easily levelable traces. And then, on the other hand, look at a character I do like a lot. Who I used to play a lot. Jingle Yu used to be my old main. And here I am, struggling to even put together pieces for her, because I need to play the Herda. I forget, do I need speed boots? Yeah, I need speed boots. I'll get to her when I get to her. So, then we have Japard, who... Keep in mind, this is the first 5-star I got in the whole game, aside from Trailblazer. I don't even have all his basic talents. I don't even have all the major traces. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the only one that is really relevant are the ones that I have, but... Eh. Acheron. I would like to say one thing, I don't think anybody's watching, but I'm mostly just saying this for myself, and because I'm planning on keeping this as a VOD on my channel. This, I paid for. I paid for her white cone. I did not pay for this. I was trying to get Adventuring, and because I have a gambling addiction, I ended up getting E2 Acheron. It was really early, like, dang near back-to-back, and I'm not gonna lie, my friends were really mad at me at the time. Arguably, with that in mind, I'd like to argue that her crit ratio and everything is pretty good, though it could be a little higher. Please ignore the speed stats on, like, all of my characters. To me, I will be entirely honest and say just outright I think speed is the least useful stat in the whole game. So, I was thinking I can get him a little better. So, I'm probably gonna do that real quick, because I should have some pieces. There's no way I don't have any pieces I can use. I could use that, but no. We're looking for leftover pieces of this. Let's see what I have. No 1 damage boost. But... let's see, what do I have? I just have crit damage. Okay, then yeah. This would be fine. So... the main problem is going to be figuring out how to finish first half. And you know what? Since I'm pretty sure that my account will be fine if I mess around a little bit, and, you know, I'm not particularly worried, we're just gonna do this. Because I think it's funny. Well, actually, I should probably do crit rate, now that I think about it. Because we're already gonna get a decent amount of crit damage. But I am losing out on some crit rate. This is like a perfect blade piece. The only thing left I would want is, oh yeah, I hate, for some reason, I just keep having that happen to me whenever I open things. So, first run I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try and do it just no restrictions. I'm allowed to bring whoever I want. Right? Just first to prove that it's possible. Which, keep in mind, it should 100% be possible. Oh yeah, right, I have a shit ton. Yeah, this is perfect aside from lack of crit damage. If I can get one more roll into crit rate, it'll be like, you know, I just straight up got a better piece. Perfect. And for reference, prior I was... Because I can just get rid of this now, so that I can go check out the other pieces. For reference, that was a terrible piece. Why was I using that? That is cope. That is extremely cope. Okay, yeah. Okay. For right now, I'm gonna start with this. But I did want to say, do I have another option? Oh, this isn't that correct. Okay, yeah. This not only increases my blade's crit weight. No, I did lose a bit. I lost a bit. But I get more crit damage in battle because this doesn't show up in battle because it needs to... Well, it doesn't show up outside of battle because it needs to... It needs to check, hey, do you have 5,000 HP? If you're wondering about my pieces, I guess we can go over them real quick. Did I go up in speed 1 or down in 2? Down 2. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 61 outside of battle, so if I consider that with this, that makes 16, so that's 77. Not too bad. I'm also really excited to be able to get some Blade constellations. This is extremely replaceable. This is alright. This is actually real good. This is also extremely replaceable. I've been getting really lucky with artifacts recently, so I haven't... This Blade was my first real DPS. Ignore her. Blade was the first... He was my first hard carry, so I have a little bit of a soft spot. So, the plan is, because originally I was saying, hey, let me try to beat second half with Blade on my friend's account, right? Which is entirely possible, I think. Well, I think it's entirely possible to beat second half with Blade of this MOC. No questions asked. I don't know if I can do it on his account and still get all stars, is what... That's the genuine truth of the matter, but it'll happen if it happens. So... Trippy would be good. I'm thinking we do this for second half. This is also partially just because I want to run Premium Herda. Or my Premium Herda because I don't have an Oxa yet, or I think Jade's the current best option also. So realistically, this is how I would run them on my account. Do I think it's going to go well? Hey, let me see if I can... Wait, let me see if I can turn on chat real quick. I should be able to turn on chat. Broadcast. How do I turn this on? Because I know there's a way to do it. It's been long enough that I haven't done it. Screenshot, and that's video clips. Okay, share screen, I'm not doing that. Oh, wait, options, display chat. Ah, yeah, right, I forgot there's just nobody here.
But the real me is better.
Not the brightest person in the world. Alright. So, when I did do this earlier today, right? Also, I'm going to 100% talk about how to play this game to some degree, a little bit, because I've made some decisions that I consider poor. And I've also made some decisions that I consider great. So for, like, one major example, talking about this team, because, you know, I have the chance to. The Herta needs some work, honestly. I could definitely do better than what I currently have, but, you know. Getting her Light Cone was a really good idea, and getting her in general was a really good idea. Very happy that I have her. I can't complain about whether I got her or not, considering I got her one pity after the Herta, after spending everything on her weapon banner. So, she's great. I wish I had a few more copies of these, of, this weapon. Oh yeah, for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna do that. Wish I had a few more copies of this weapon, but I don't yet. We'll see. This was a bad decision. It is not bad, but I think objectively, I should have went for her E1 instead of her Light Cone. But I went for her Light Cone because I was feeling lazy, and I have her running on the two sets that are made for Castoris. And then last but not least, she's just here. We're working with what we got, alright? Not that she's by any means a bad choice for Herta. Right now, there's no real, like, super bad choices for the Herta, if we're talking about it honestly.
Do you know who did Big Diamond? It's all yours.
Realistically, I think... what do I think, honestly? I mean, I should probably mute my TV, that would be smart, because... think about it, you'd be hearing double of the game. Whatever. Technically not my problem.
Never seen perfection before.
This is the main reason why I got the Herta's Light Cone, because I'm not the best at staying SP positive with my teams. Which would be fixed if I caved in and actually cared about speed, but I'm not doing that.
Open sesame. Watch a crow. Time to twirl.
Actually, realistically, I really need to change up my words a bit. I mean, I'm not an English major, but, like, it bothers me when I use too much of the same word in a row, because all I can think about is the amount of times I would get in class not to do that. Regardless, this phase isn't hard at all, realistically. I have played it with a worse team multiple times today. Both on my own account and on my friend's account. Who, really, his main problem is just... he doesn't invest in Light Cones, ever? Okay, no, that's not entirely true. He's really unlucky, and then... he has issues actually being able to play the game due to just access. So... away we go! But yeah, no, this is absurdly easy. Ideally, the hope is that I'll be able to do this without Tribby, because I think the actual answer to being able to beat second half fully with Blade, if my first team doesn't work, is going to be Tribby. Because Tribby is just really fun in combination with Blade, in my opinion. Going back to my friend. me and him have made similar mistakes, but his his biggest mistake is that he never pulled a Harmony unit until Robin. And you might say, well, back then there weren't that many Harmony units. No. He tried pulling Robin on her first run, and then proceeded to skip every Harmony unit who came out after that, until Robin got a rerun. And I had to literally convince him to pull Tribby. He does have Ron May, but that was entirely out of luck when Firefly's banner came out.
Time to cleanse the filth. Open sesame. Time to kill. Curios endless riddles.
So, with that information in mind, I do think... Oh, there we go. Boom. 1, and we have 7 cycles. So, if he is going to dispatch of us in 8 the meme, the thing that people say on TikTok, where it's like, I will dispatch of you in 8 cycles. That. If he is going to do it, he has the time to. Gallagher is far from the best assassin. This is the one mistake I have made on my account. Admittedly. This is the biggest mistake I have made on my account. Sunday is admittedly another big mistake I've made on my account. But the actual, like, straight up 100% biggest mistake I have ever made on my account. Jesus, I forgot how little damage he does. The actual biggest mistake I have made on this account is just not pulling sustains. Realistically, best way to play the game is just pull new DPS when they come out. Actually, no. Just straight up, best way to play the game, just keep pulling characters. 4-star light cones are more than enough to get you through most of the time. And now we have a way to get a guaranteed 5-star light cone every couple months. So... especially starting with... Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually vaguely considering just spending money on Extract. I don't spend a lot of money on this game. I try not to spend money on Hoyo games, but I'm also not very successful at that. I need Gallagher's turn. I need Gallagher's turn desperately.
I've heard the call. Ready as before. I will dispatch you.
Yeah, no. Don't expect this to go super well. It's literally my first run. Mem can die. Because, you know, I can't... I can bring Mem back. I can't... That's game? No. Surprising. How long until he gets his turn? This is dumb.
This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
And not what I would normally do, but we don't really have a choice.
In the mood for another beating?
We need healing.
How's this taste?
Ideally, we get Gallagher ult. The main problem is that enemy right there is like absurdly tanky. Yeah. As you can see, this isn't working as well as I would want it to. But then again, this is more so like me thinking, well, I have really poor speed stats on my blade, so I need as much action advance as possible.
A blade knows no mercy.
I might honestly try Bronya, but I feel like she's even less... I think my Bronya is even less free to play than using Sunday for this. Like, just being fully honest. My Bronya is far less free-to-play friendly. Even though, funnily enough, that she's probably... I mean, realistically, a free-to-play could certainly get that. But yeah, no, we have options. Also, I did want to check, because I haven't checked, I just realized. Yeah, that looks nice. I might run Sparkle, that might be the play. Well, we're gonna have to figure out what the play is gonna be, because, you know, I know that this is going to actually be a challenge. Like, I'm playing it up and being like, oh, Blade's this good, da-da-da-da-da. He's really not. I'm really excited for his buffs, though, and the fact that he's going to be a character that we can lose to.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Because his constellations right now, I'm pretty sure even C6 Blade isn't even good enough to do this. Or, okay. More accurately, I feel like with this exact team, with my exact stats, and, alright, yeah, we need to go. With this exact team, with my exact stats, we need better than what we currently have. So, this is my next idea. Pretty simple change. But let me think. Because I hardly use your... So I could 100%, yeah, because it's just the same thing, right? Okay, you know what? I'm going to use Bronya just so that it's a little bit more free-to-play friendly. But, there are reasons why I say my Bronya is not free-to-play friendly. First of all, E2 White Cone. It could have been S3, I mean, it could have been S3, but I chose not to. Realistically, this is her best option. I can actually run... I could run Tribute Cone, actually, which could be better. It could be better. But we are also running Trippy with Blade, so I don't want to handicap her. Alright. So, she's not anywhere near perfect, don't get me wrong. What we're going to do is we're going to borrow a mix set, I think. Because my Sunday set isn't that great either. Honestly, I've been struggling to try and get good pieces for him. Namely, on the speed side. He's one of the few characters I've actually been trying to do well with speed. In this one particular instance, Penacony will be quite useful. Which is why we're getting it. But do I not have a better... I do not have a better one. Alright, that's fine. So with this, yeah, not really that high crit damage, but it's fine. It'll get increased in battle, and then we'll be fine. Oh, wait, yeah, I didn't actually show you the real reason why this Bronya is not free-to-play friendly. I did not spend money for one of these. Please help. In fact, I think the only ones I chose were... I chose the first Bronya I got over Bailu, which was a bad decision at the time, but whatever. I'm at the point... I'm currently at a better point than I've seen other people at. Once per whose turn? I'm confused on that. We'll see. Probably once per her turn. This would be big. This is actually both the leaks about what I heard ahead with Bronya and, well, not with Bronya, but more so with getting E6 characters that you already have. That is what convinced me with our most recent standard selector to pick S5, Bronya. Even though I hardly use her as I have every other Harmony unit. So, like... Also, 100%, just to be entirely honest for everyone, you don't need You don't need crit rate on your Bronya. You do not need crit rate on your Bronya. I don't know if that's a thing people do. I actually don't watch too much content for this game in particular. So once again, I think this will actually be the theme.
We need a strategy.
Not to mention, it is a team my friend can run for the most part. Minus the very obvious issues that he would specifically. So this used to be the Herta team, so I know it's quite strong. And I mean, right. Yeah. If I rerun this, I won't use Ninja skill. It's just force of habit at this point. Like, as you can tell, I'm not like some godly player. I'm not, oh, I know the secrets to the game, da-da-da-da-da, or, oh, I have perfect artifact luck, because I don't. I very much do not. I mean, I have good artifact luck. I'm not going to deny that, but it's nowhere near perfect. What time is it? Because I don't have too much time to stream for right now. Yeah, I got a little bit more than an hour left for streaming for the way. Or at least until later. Yeah, I had way less. Well, not way less. I had about 400k less without Kirby. Which is once again proving to me, you know, having, also, this is funny, because she's built for break. Having E1 Kirby would have been better than her weapon. But, you know, it is how it is. Can't come back and change that mistake. Well, like I said, I wouldn't really call it a mistake. It was a decision made of convenience. Also, that was a mistake, but I don't particularly care. Because I get 2 turns in a row. So it works out in the end regardless. It's going to normal attack. So, oh, hello. It's gonna normal attack until it's turn. If you, I don't know who's watching. I would like to assume it's one of my friends, but if not, and you're wondering where Boyd is, he's on the second half. I'll go through my whole composition and everything again. Because for the most part, I'm mainly just doing this so I can record it as a video onto my account. What's the point? Yeah, that's fine. Because I need to keep up to you. We also really need a heal. We also really need a heal. Well, mini hurt, I want to get the chance. So, obviously, I'm gonna lose a little bit less time, which, I mean, to my one singular viewer who has just joined, you would have missed it, but I was able to clear this with Kirby instead of Remembrance Sensei in, well, this turn. Very end of this turn, but still this turn. Which is not something I'm going to be able to replicate because, as it stands, my Kirby both isn't E1, and just to be clear, but as it stands, I can't really. I do about 400k less damage with Remembrance Sensei than I do with This is a little bit of the worst because I think Mini Herta could have gotten it. I need to remember if her. I need to check if her. I'll do that in a second.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Also, if this is who I think it is, you better not be watching my stuff while you're in class, mister.
You will require invigoration.
Hold on, I'm just checking to see. Oh wow, I have a like. Thank you.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Kind of ridiculous that I can't open my own stream apparently, but eh. What do I care? I'll live.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a thought.
I was gonna say, like, I'll just call you, like, John YouTube or something for now, but that doesn't really work.
Time to twirl.
Mainly because, for one, that's not a gender-neutral name, and then for two... Man.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours.
A little presumptuous. But, yes, as for my one lovely viewer who has joined us, as you can... Ah, new achievement. Okay. I gotta wonder if that's because... Oh, that was 100% because I got Mem to break him, isn't it? Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Allow me. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I really want to play Honkai Impact 3rd, but I just hate the way it feels on mobile. This should be the end? I don't think we're getting, a full 3 stars.
Made the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Oh yeah, right. Right, I forgot about the stacks. What? Oh, okay, so I gotta wait until he's not broken again. That's another problem with this boss. Actually, unrelated. Biggest problem I see in this community as a whole is that nobody actually reads the boss mechanics. Okay, saying nobody's a little strong, but like, a significant amount of the player base does not read. Which is insane because this is a game where you have to read in order to make the most of it. But then again, a significant amount of the Pokemon player base also doesn't read, and that is another player base that I am a part of. So like, I don't know. There's nothing I can really do there's nothing I can really do about it other than be like, other than what I'm doing now, which is just compliant. But yeah, as it stands, this is a very easy fight. As long as you actually let him summon his ghosts and you have good AoE. Doesn't even need to be erudition up here. Actually no, Mem gets the kill. I want to see if that gets me another achievement. Dang. The answer is no. Sorry, Mem, I know it was your turn, but I need to finish this as soon as possible. Alright. Yeah, we have no time. So, I do need to go over some things. This is an E2 S5 Bronya. I mean, that was backwards. This is an S2, well, I guess it'd be E5 S2 Bronya. This is an E0 S1 Blade, E0 S1 Triby, E6 S5 Gallagher.
Show your courage.
S5 of specifically the light cone with his face on it.
Watch yourself.
What is real? I know quid pro quo could be better, but also I like what is real because my Gallagher is hilariously. So first of all, oh great, I got a message. Oh, just a TikTok. I'll check. So first of all, as proof, ally speeds increases for 30%. That's E2. Then okay, yeah, right. First of all, S2 Lycone. I usually use that on Sunday, to be honest. Then Military Might, Broadness off the field, all allies deal 10% more damage. That, I don't think that's an add-on. I forget what that is. Probably one of her traces. Yeah. take by surprise. Hone your strength, I do have. That's an idle one. I know that. It's been so long. I haven't used Brownie in so long. Here's my blade. He's not very good at the moment. He could be a lot better, but yeah. Wait, he is getting the wait, he's not getting it? I have enough. What? I have enough HP. Why isn't he getting it? Why is he not? That's strange. I dislike that. Hold on. Let me go read up on that again. Because I switched him onto that new set for Castoris, which hypothetically should work for him. Because its only requirement is that you have 5,000 HP. Or 5,000 max HP. But it's not coming up. Or does it come... Oh, does it come up outside of it? Because I was seeing something entirely different. I don't know. Okay, but next. Yeah, Adonia's... When the wearer's max HP is 5,000 or higher, increases the wearer. Okay, I'm just gonna assume he has it, even though it's not there. I guess we'll find out when it says turn, which is right now.
I will dispatch.
2 damage boosts. Yeah, no. Alright, I don't know what's up with that.
Your end approaches.
I hate that did more damage than my... I hate that did more damage than me doing this with, Remembrance, MC, and Sunday. Ridiculous. Also, now that I think about it, I guess I could hypothetically go for Sustainless, because it's not like Bronya can't really...
Underestimating us, Okada?
Racism. It's not like Bronya can't really...
We entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Also, I am interested. What are we looking at? Yeah, this is far lower crit damage than what I get. But I do like it. It's appreciated. We really need to focus down this one right here, because this is who I'm having the biggest problem with. I only really reset my last run because of Gallagher dying, which is more proof that I really need to finish leveling his traces, but you know, I'll get to it when I get to it.
May be unreachable from me.
Unless, hold on. Receive damage increase, 30%. Yeah, you don't have anything I can really do. Trying to figure glossary. Okay, then yeah, nothing I can really do to kill these faster, aside from just breaking them. Which is what I did my first time, so. Okay, yeah, that's irrelevant for the most part.
Savor it for
Once
me.
again, we're going to
That's what you got.
I mean, I heal back to full, and nobody else really needs healing exactly. Oh, alright.
Lend me your strength.
Huh, that's weird. Why is she not doing her fault? You know what? I'm just not gonna think about it. Because her follow-up should be activating. It's not activating. I don't know. Unless I misunderstood it. Which means we get to read it again. This effect on which... Oh, that is terrible! I despise that, actually.
Time to mix things up.
Resistance is timely.
This is the real reason why we're using Blade. because we get the benefit
Guard
of
and defend. Crush them. Is it coming? Are you the West Wind?
proceeds to pause. I think about it. Another good set for Tribby could be.
Lend me your strength.
We're really gonna need to heal this
No
turn.
mercy.
But yes, another good set. Okay, back on topic. Oh yeah,
Let's see ya. How's this taste?
we're gonna heal you because I really don't particularly care if Tribby gets a turn. Okay, wait, no, but I don't know, man.
My friends,
I don't know.
indulge yourselves!
I'm over here trying to figure out something that's clearly not meant to be figured out properly.
Pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Honestly,
I will dispatch
I
you.
might want to retry this, but I go for the ads first,
That paradise, savor it for me.
because that might actually be the thing. There we go.
Let's go deliver more.
Also crazy to the people, but 300k was... Okay, I'm fine.
A blade knows no mercy.
Why are you not... What basic attack do you need?
We've entered
Okay,
the storm.
well, whatever,
Guard and
that's fine.
defend. Crush them.
And we have another skill point.
Does that feel?
I did consider using Sparkles over my E2 S1 Anya.
Lend me your strength.
I will dispatch you.
Yeah, no, this is my proof that... Why did you do it now? Or did... I might have missed her doing it earlier. That might just be it. Also, this is 100% the reason why
Not so fast.
I'm testing out Blade here. Because realistically, like I said, the goal... Well, actually, no. I guess you weren't there. The goal right now is just 10 cycles. Then we're gonna have to figure out what I can do realistically
Lend me your
to
strength.
try and get higher than not yet. Alright, that's fine. That's also fine. I really hate that it's once per cycle.
Paradise, savor it for
That's
me.
disgusting. That it's once per cycle. I doubt they're gonna buff standard characters because if they would, well, if they were, well, I mean, Blade's getting a buff, so what do I know? But if they were gonna buff standard characters, they probably would have done it with the first batch.
Crush them.
But like, as it stands right now, we're getting
Blade knows
into.
no your end.
Yeah, I got to use it.
Underestimating.
As it stands right now, I don't think we're getting standard buffs in the near future. I would love H50.
Are you the West Wind?
Oh wait, I got it mixed up with my forensic now. Figuring if Dance 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 is actually really good. Well, I'm sure logical people don't need me to say that, but
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
nuh-uh. But yeah, as you can tell, he does actually perform decently well. It's just, you know, considering this is high investment, arguably, I mean, admittedly, a lot of his pieces could be better, but considering this is this is a high investment account, this is an account I've had since day one of this game's release. Well, yes. Quite literally day one, and I've played near 700 days of the game.
Crush them.
I will dispatch you.
Yeah. It's not, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that everybody can use an E0 S1 blade, and I'm not even gonna pretend I'm doing great at using my E0 S1 blade. But we're doing something. And the point of this is to figure out how many cycles this specific. So I can try to So far, we are at
Lend me your strength.
A blade doesn't
4 cycle deficit. 4 cycle deficit, which means if I had a team faster than the Herda, which is just spend money at that point, at the moment, you know, then I'd say. And that should be game. Question. Easy. So I've at least proven you can complete this with Boyd. Please use my die if you have him. Please use my die if you have him. So we need to shave off 4 cycles somehow. I could try Ron May over Remembrance Trailblazer for 1. Or I could try Sunday, that's another option, yeah. And that could potentially make first half go faster. If I had Fu Xuan, I could use her instead of Lingsha, and that would help with breaking. And also with my crit rate. I'm gonna try something I would normally consider a little dumb. But it should be fine, I just need to mess with this. Namely... Where did she didn't have a rope. Okay, I guess we're just gonna follow my proper Trailblazer, and we'll give it back. Good. Oh, wait, we do run into one problem, actually, because I'm pretty sure... I don't care enough. Mainly because I only really have one working set of Sunday's stuff, despite my best efforts. I mean... We have time. Let's see if this roll is in the crit damage at all. Once, if I can do it again, I will take it, assuming I can get a good set. Okay, yeah. Is this better than what I currently have on him / her? Actually, yes. Vaguely better. Okay. Ooh! Hold on. So whenever I decide usually whatever I have on characters is what they get, but if we get a bad piece, for example, this is a good piece. Actually, this is the piece we just rolled. Of course I'm keeping it. This I don't have a use for these days. So this is going in the trash. This is also going in the trash. Why did I level this? Oh, wait, yeah, that was my old caster race. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm going to have to try and gamble to get one of these. That's gonna suck. Last but not least, we would love speed boots with crit damage, but we just do not have it. So we're just going to level these up. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, these are the old speed boots. Do I not have a better piece for this? I don't. Okay, lovely. Wait, yes I do. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna have to redo so much stuff. Let's see. What's your crit damage? Not as good as it could be, but it's workable, and I also just realized I didn't equip any of those pieces. Aside from the boots. I mean, it went up a little. We do need to go... Oh, I have a standard pull? Where did I get that from? It would have been really funny if I just got E6 runner from that. How close am I to pity, actually? It's been a minute. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. I mean, wait, I'm doing math wrong. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. With that added, we are 1 off from 70 flat. There's a very high chance I could have... There's a very real... Oh, it's shit. Oh! There should be there should be something for defeating with Mem, but I feel like that would just be spoilers for everyone who doesn't have a brain. Okay, that's a little. Anybody who hasn't seen the Honkai Impact Third fans spoiling literally everything. Not that I can really blame them. What do we come here for? Right, for damage body. Please, just give me one so I don't have to waste time. Lovely. Good. Well, we're done. Honestly, I feel like the biggest thing my Sparkle is losing from not being on that set is that we're losing speed. But then again, I never really cared enough to get Sparkle. Why are you working? Okay. But then again, like I was saying, I never really cared to get Sparkle. Give me speed. You gave me attack percent, that's fine. I'm just gonna get this really close and then I'm just gonna use it. Honestly, I'm surprised it just went all into attack percent. I need to make sure not to get rid of any of her actual pieces. Because while I don't use her that much these days, well, I mean, again, these are pretty bad too. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been trying to get, let me see, what can I get rid of? Honestly, this. Put a Nox, put this. Get out. Get out of my house. A little bit of extra HP will help her survive. Done with that. No crit rate, which is fine. I don't care.
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
What? Whatever. So I did just set this up, and like I was saying earlier, I am considering trying this. This might be a really dumb idea. We're gonna find out together.
Watch this. Upgrade configured.
Why do I find this funny? I don't know. We're gonna see how poorly this goes. So the main thing is, neither Herta on this team comp actually has a speed stat. Just being entirely honest. They might have a couple of speed subsets. What time is it? Okay, yeah, this run's gonna be my last run because I have somewhere to be.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Honored to meet me. I don't know. How boring.
Alright, back to work. I really need to get out the habit of doing that. This is perfect because I get exactly 4 things back. Then I use Herta skill. Herta skill.
Nothing but a thought.
My biggest regret is not getting Robin. But then again, I was very much a...
There's more to life.
Well, actually no. Topaz was still a pretty meta pick. That's fine. So the one benefit this will have over the last 2 teams I've tried. Even though... Ooh, yeah. And yeah. Luckily, we don't care about that. We just care about getting through. If we can get through with this, it'll be good. We will have to see.
Curious, endless. Nothing but a thought.
Every petal, all will be
Yeah,
swept away by the wind.
I don't think we're getting through this.
I don't have time.
Because even trying to mimic extra-based functionality in this game with less characters. We do far less damage than we do with Remembrance, I'm sorry. I've technically proven my point. This is doable with Blade. You would just need a better Blade than mine. So... Well, no, it's doable for him, realistically. Let me see. I'm gonna check my, I'm gonna check my limited banner pity real quick, and then I will leave. It's 44. You know what? I'll do a pull stream for Castarius.
Podcast. Good evening, everyone.
And that's... Stream's over. See ya. Have a good day, everyone. And as for you, you know who you are.